My name's Uneducated, aka Talus, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Seppi, aka Colin,
Hello.
and Reasoning Mage Zero, aka David.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so, let me start us off this week on the podcast. So, my cat, I'm just going to start off every week with me talking about a cat. So, my cat was in my room sleeping. It's dark. It's like really dark. There's blackout and so she's in there sleeping. I go in there, barge in there because I need my phone charged. I barge in there. I turn the light on. She opens her eyes and looks up at me, all like and all confused and like she's lost. And so I go, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I reach over to pet her. And in the process, I don't go to pet her. I just stick my fucking finger in her ear. I just feel like I'm in a much worse experience. I just turn the bright ass light on, wake her up, and then shove my finger in her ear.
Hey, how you doing?
I've done that before to Dakota.
You just wake him up and just like into his ears.
We'll go with his ears.
Oh,
Very nice.
Ooh.
So I have some topics about just happenings that I have learned about in the world.
Yes, ma'am.
So, number one, did anyone know that Amazon was making a Lord of the Ring game?
Single ring. Nice. No,
Lord of the Rings game.
Lord of the
no,
One
I
Ring.
have not. I have not
Alright.
heard about that.
So they are making a Lord of the Rings TV series, and I guess they were making some RPG or MMO to go along with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they canceled it. So I guess Amazon has like a game section where they make games, and I think there's been multiple games that have been canceled now. So Ripperoonie
came out?
And I don't actually know if any of them came out. I haven't heard anything about it. All I know is that they were in the process of making games, and so far a couple of them have been canceled so far, and people do not have a lot of faith in it. Which
That's fair.
Amazon, yeah, go on.
If they're canceling it, that means they want to try and make it better, assuming things went bad. If that's why they were canceled, the
Well,
person could have just pulled out, but who knows?
That's fair. That's also true.
Yeah.
Wasn't Netflix supposed to be making a fucking... Here, you continue with this. I might diverge off.
Yeah,
Go.
you look. Wait, what do you mean diverge off? Are you looking something up, or you want to go off on it? Because if you want to go off on it, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, wasn't Netflix supposed to be making like a while back? They were gonna make a Zelda like TV series, quote unquote TV Netflix original.
Why do that?
I thought I.
They were
had
supposed to be
something
doing that.
I did think
It was
I
also
had
a while
something
ago.
about that in the past.
Nobody really kept
Nobody
up
cares.
on it, so yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Zelda
It's
games.
fair. It's understandable.
I feel like she's just leading Link on, you know?
God damn.
Yeah,
Am I
Could you
wrong?
imagine being the actor who has to carry the weight of playing the Link? Nah, that's probably why
Yeah.
they didn't fucking make it, because they couldn't find the perfect Link.
What? I know who the perfect Link is. Okay, so you know Link doesn't talk, right?
Yeah.
You know who just played in a movie and he didn't talk?
Dude! Oh my
Who?
god, yes!
Nick Cage!
Oh my god.
He was in Willy's Wonderland and he didn't say a word!
Not a single word.
You know, that's fair, actually. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. Nicolas Cage. Can we get, like, somebody needs to Photoshop that. Just Nicolas Cage as Link in
That's
the
the
gritty
thumbnail.
Zelda movie.
That's the thumbnail. I'll get it. That's the thumbnail. Nick Cage Link.
Nick
Oh.
Cage as Link.
Nick Cage as Link in Netflix's Zelda.
Goddamn.
That's good. Now that's quality. So I was gonna backtrack a bit here, back to Amazon. Cause have you guys ever gone on YouTube and seen those commercials, ads on
Commercials for
there?
ads?
Yeah, commercials for ads. No, those ads on Amazon or like YouTube about Amazon. That it's like people, they say Amazon's a bad place to work, but I mean, I've been working here for a long time, and I think it's great. They treat me well. They give me good pay. I moved up real fast, and I'm just like,
Listen.
if you were a good company, you wouldn't have to make these. All right.
That's fair. People would just be saying that out of their own volition.
Yeah, like I think I don't because Amazon. Oh, I used to work at Red Racks, and whenever somebody got injured at the Amazon warehouse, they would send them to Red Racks to do like an easier job. So I gotta speak with a lot of those people, and all of them were like, "It's terrible. It's rough. It's painful. There's like no breaks. It is an awful experience. They pay all right, but it is just hell on earth." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I hear that, and then I get these ads that are like, "It's a wonderful place. Don't listen to all of those other employees."
Don't listen to the majority. Listen to the minority.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goddamn.
Oh, Amazon, you, it's Jeff Bezos, you bald, beautiful bastard.
Bastard.
tell
Killing
you what.
my grandma.
He is a smart man, though.
That is fair. You can't argue. You can't argue with that. You cannot argue. He is a
True.
businessman, and he does what he does. He does it right. He does it successfully. So, there's been new
In fact, he
news.
is who I aspire to be one day.
Amen. Now,
Amen.
Johnny Depp, you know about Amber Heard and
Yeah.
him being
Yeah.
canceled. Well, I guess there's been a recent thing. I guess Twitter's been blowing up on hashtag, you know, I don't remember what it was, like save Johnny Depp, whatever. Point of the matter is that Johnny Depp, I guess there's been new evidence in his favor against Amber Heard.
More? Even more?
Yes, even more evidence. Because I guess whenever she was saying that, you know, that one night, you know, he hit her and he took a wine bottle and started smacking things, and there was fruit and glass and wine everywhere, all over the walls. The whole apartment was in complete disarray, and it was just a nightmare. Well, there's been GoPro footage from a couple police officers, I believe, who
Body
showed
cam
up
footage.
yeah, body cam footage who they showed up at the scene afterwards on that night, and it's nothing. It's completely intact. There's no damage whatsoever. It's a spotless house, and so it's pretty much just like Johnny's on a first name basis. Johnny's lawyer is just like, yep, this is just another complete fucking lie, a complete hoax. There's a problem here.
How is she
Fake
like not
news.
like getting canceled for it either? Why is she not?
Woman.
Well, not even that. 'cause
But like
remember,
at this point, like
it's not
even
even a
like
woman, because
this,
remember,
it's like I just at this point, it's
Mandalorian?
just. What about Mandalorian?
Oh,
The what's her face? The fuck. did
Oh,
you-
Gianna Carano or something.
yeah. What whoever it was in Mandalorian that she got canceled and fired off the show.
Yeah, and
True,
she.
that's true.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't get it.
yeah, like I mean, yeah, sure, she's in Aquaman 2, whatever. Well, like, I'm pretty sure they could do the movie without her. She's not that important, all right. As long as you got Aquaman, you know, Jason Momoa, as long as he's in it, you're fine.
Or you can just like just yeah, I don't know. You just don't have her, I guess.
Yeah, but I guess the director's fighting for her as well, so, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Which apparently he makes a lot of horror movies. What is it, Jason Wang?
'Cause they're simps.
Wang.
Jason Wan. Ooh. Speaking of horror-related things, Dead by Daylight is recently announced that they're going to be making a Resident Evil chapter, and after the Silent Hill chapter, pretty epic. 25th anniversary of Resident Evil. No, yes, Resident Evil. That's the one.
If
So-
there ain't the big-titted vampire bitch, no one cares.
Dude, that's fair. But I wanted to
care.
kind of use this to lean into a question I wanted to ask you. And that was just the general question of what would be... Weird transition. What's your favorite horror media? Whether it be video game or movie? Because I was just kind of curious about this. and
Halloween.
the whole-
I
Halloween?
enjoy Halloween because of the style of horror that it is. Like I said, I have not played a lot of horror games. I don't play horror games. I'm a scaredy pants. So I'd scream and shout and
Grow up.
let it all out. So therefore, so therefore I don't play horror games. But I have watched a lot of the older horror movies, and I like Michael Myers because Michael Myers, or Halloween, Michael Myers is this. He's in the background and he's watching you, and I love that. I don't like the big monster boo boo coming at you, but when he's just like you are watching a scene and there's absolutely no cue to him being in the background watching you, I love that.
Mm-hmm. That's completely understandable. I kind of agree with that, having the background horror. There was a newer movie that did that. I forgot what it was.
Was it that one about Loki's child? Didn't it do that in that? Maybe. No.
Maybe. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But the movies still do that, and that's a nice thing. Is when they're like, "Hey, here's someone in the corner." It's kind of hard to tell. You might not see it till like your third time watching it or something,
right, so
and that's great.
Before we get to David, I got to tell the story. So one time, at Halloween, I have a Michael Myers mask. I have a jumpsuit. I put some fake blood all over it. Right. I put it on. Right. You know, Colin and my other siblings, they're walking in the yard with the dogs. You know, doing their thing. It's nighttime. I think they're playing fucking Pokemon Go, right? So I put on my outfit, and I'm like, I'm gonna go stalk them, because we live on a farm, so it's dark. So I did live on a farm. You still do. I don't. So I go out there, and I put on the whole Michael Myers getup, and I start stalking them around. And I do that for quite a few minutes, very successfully. And then I go stand on this one part of the garage where the light does not shine down, so it's like in the darkness and they can't see me. So what happens is they get by, and they're pretty close to me, but they can't see me. And the dog runs up to me, and he's all, and he knows, you know, he smells me, whatever. And my older brother, he's like, Buck, what are you doing over there? And then he looks up and he sees the white Michael Myers face like 3 feet in front of him, and he fucking screams, throws his arm out in front of my sister, and just throws himself into the back of the truck. And now that's his satisfaction.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Talking about other Halloween stories, you should tell yours, Colin.
Oh,
in the same Michael Myers outfit.
Yeah, well, it's different jumpsuit, same mask. I went to a Halloween party, right? It was like in like a big, essentially a barn, but it was just a bunch of people. I was there with my sister, and people saw me walk in. And when I walked in to the big building, bright lights, all that, you know, party games, whatever, I saw a group of girls. I was like, okay, whatever. One of them was wearing like a poncho, so that's why it was noticeable. And this, once again, was back when Pokemon Go was popular. So later in the night, at this Halloween party, it was next to a park. So I went out and walked to the park to sit down on a bench and play Pokemon Go. I didn't take the mask off because masks are cool and die. So I went out there to sit on the bench, and I'm sitting there, and these girls come out and sit on the benches. And they were kind of, they were already out there playing on the swing or something. And they're like teenagers, maybe like early teens, mid-teens, whatever.
Children playing on swings and shit.
Yeah, you know how it be. But, and then I'm sitting there, and I look up, and they all walk into the bathroom. All three of them walk into the bathroom, and I'm like, what the fuck, why? And I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta pee. And there was one bathroom. It was like this little, like, not a porta potty, but like a small building with like one bathroom in it. And one side is always locked for some fucking reason. And I'm like, okay, well, that one's locked. So I go knock on the other door. I knock on it. It's like, okay, no, they're not answering, and they're not being like occupied. And I'm just like, okay. So I sit out there for a second, and I knock again. And I'm just like, okay. Turns out, they called the sheriff on me because I was being scary in a Halloween costume outside a Halloween party.
Yeah.
So that was epic. And that didn't ruin Halloween for me.
What did the cop say to you?
Just like, oh man, if I was out here, I would shoot you. I'm just like, can you say that?
See, now, describe what he looked like to me.
Oh, bald, big, white, bushy mustache, bug eyes, and overly large glasses.
Now, what was his name and badge
Kind
number?
of scrawny. Just fucking dogs this guy. No, that was a few years ago. That was awful.
It was weird because small town, and we have like a town cop, and he's a great guy. But this dude, I don't know where he came from, but apparently he was just an asshole. And he came out of nowhere. Like, he's not normally around them parts. So yeah, I've never seen him around.
The first person, because there was two people. The one person showed up that was just like the local, like younger guy. And he's like, oh, yeah, we got to call the other guy to come here and talk to the girls. Well, this guy was talking to me, and I was just like, I was just wearing a costume, and I had to pee, man. And then the other guy, the old bug-eyed guy, comes up and is like, I'll shoot you. And then he goes to talk to the girls, and I'm just like, I want to leave, please. Yeah. And, of course, my pothead sister I rode there with smokes weed, so I smelled like weed, and he was like, you were smoking weed? You smell like weed. And I'm just like, please help. I was at a party. It was not me. Not ratting out my sister. I should have. It would have been fucking hilarious.
Well, it was her. It was that bitch there. Arrest her.
Yeah, it was that bitch. Get her. Tackle her. Now. She's pregnant. Tackle her. No.
Take the kids, too.
Yeah. So
what about you? What's your favorite horror thing, Dig Boy?
I don't know like if this counts, but for some reason I really liked The Purge, the first one.
Oh, that absolutely counts.
My dad.
The Purge was weird movies. They were entertaining.
The first one was like basically the only like good one in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just really liked it. I like the concept.
Yeah, it had a great concept. I feel like those movies were done a bit dirty, because I feel like they got, I don't know, it was too broad. I feel like the first one was kind of more localized to like the one family, and then it was like, here's like this whole revolution and stopping the hot people in power and political thing, and I'm like, that's cool, but I don't know. Wasn't really my thing.
I believe that I've never watched The Purge, but one time, I've watched a lot of movies on Netflix, and one time my friend came over and we watched this movie called Meet the Blacks, and it's a parody of The Purge about a black family and a bunch in Beverly Hills, and whoo! I don't remember much about it, but oh boy, it was something.
Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, what about you, Colin? What's your favorite franchise?
Honestly, the tried and true, the classic Friday the 13th. Jason, great character, big strong man with big knife and masks. Something about masks. I think that's probably why I've always liked horror movies. It's just like, if the killer has a mask, big, strong, slow, I'm like, that's a force of nature. Because there's like multiple like types of protagonists for a horror movie. There's like, average Joe, real, just this guy could be killing you. Then there's like the force of nature, big, strong guy. And there's like the monster, like the fucking Demogorgon or the alien, the xenomorph from the Alien movies. Like, I feel like those are like the three main ones.
Scream.
Mm-hmm. Scream's a great movie.
Is fucking great because it's mostly a comedy, and it's so good.
It's not a horror movie. It's a Halloween movie, which I guess they go hand in hand.
I want to see what Google claims Scream to be.
Probably a comedy, honestly.
Horror mystery.
Yeah.
That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Dude, it's playing in the AMC Dine-In.
Bruh. Man, that's relevant. Man, this is a great Halloween episode.
Halloween episode.
Nah, it's okay. Yeah. Resident Evil 25th anniversary coming up in like 3 months.
When are they gonna what do you fucking call it? Remake. What are the remakes called? The new ones. Where they like refurbish, I guess, the old games,
A remaster?
Remaster, there you go. When are they gonna remaster like like one of the other old ones?
They have been doing that.
Yeah, they remastered 2 and 3.
Wait, they did 3 as well?
Ones. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so like not paying attention. When did that come out? Probably like a long time ago.
No, one of them
I'm
just
not
came
sure.
out, I think.
I thought, it might be like recent actually.
Yeah, at least
it's
one.
Still got like full price on fucking Steam, so I'm assuming it's new. Because the Resident Evil 2 remake is like $20.
Remake.
Refurbished. Man, I love it when they refurbish games.
Like, I didn't remember. I couldn't think of the word for some reason.
That's fair.
Dude, it came out a year ago.
Really? Well, that's still
Yeah.
relatively new.
But
Listen,
like
who remembers things coming out last year? That's the real question.
that's
Yeah.
also true. I wasn't paying attention. Cuz like I remember I watched a playthrough of Resident Evil 2 remake and I really like it really that's I basically I was kind of into Resident Evil. I'm like, "Oh, it's cool, you know. I see all the shitty movies, you know."
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, the games are pretty cool because they're like more on like par of what they were actually, the real shit.
Division.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's cool. So I always thought it was cool, but I never really got into it until the remake of like 2. So I'm like, oh damn, this game is really fucking cool, and I want to play it. But I'm like, I already watched it, so I can't play that now, you know.
And enjoy it to its fullest, yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you like watch a game, someone play through a game, you're not gonna like play it after them.
Yeah, unless it's like the kind of, like Sea of Thieves. Like you can watch people play Sea of Thieves all the time, but like
Well,
Yeah,
that's like
multiplayer.
those are like
yeah, like multiplayer or like
MMOs and shit like that.
yeah.
Like you're not gonna like, if it's like a story-driven game like The Last of Us, you're
It's
like, oh, it's cool, I can watch that, but I'm not gonna play it after I watch someone play it.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a God of War came out, right? And I didn't have a PS4, and it was a while ago, right? God of War 4. And so I fucking watched videos on God of War 4. And then I got a PS4, and I got God of War with it. I played a couple of times. Now, that's mostly just because I can't sit down and play a video game for the life of me at this day and age. But it's also because it's just like, I know everything that happens. Now, granted, I will probably end up playing it regardless, because it has a good fucking gameplay system, because God of War is an amazing game. Like, I have gone back and played the original God of War. It holds up. It is fun as fuck.
Nice. Well, it's like I just recently played through Skyrim, like fully in the main story, or at least like the Civil War and the Dragon stuff. I still haven't done like a lot of the side quests and stuff.
Cause that's like a game like you can watch someone play, but then you'll be like, I also want to play it.
Yeah, but it's like it was also like I want to play through the story, and I was like, I know what happens. At least I thought I knew what happened. Turns out there's a dragon called Parthenax. Didn't know that. But I thought I knew a lot of
Spoilers!
the
Oh my
stuff.
god!
Dude, I'm sorry. Damn. Cut that out. Bleep that out.
Great. Now look what I gotta do. I gotta put another title. You know, the Parthenax incident. Colin didn't know what Parthenax was until like last month.
Oh no!
It's Pearl Harbor all over again.
Fuck. I want to get a shirt, like have 2 shirts. That one be like,
I don't know anything.
no.
I don't know anything.
I had the idea where it was like Pearl Harbor was here, and then like a picture of California or something, or like New York. I was like, I thought that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor
mean-
is here. Picture of the fucking mountain in Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it is on this bitch, man.
Parthenax did Pearl Harbor. Why didn't he stop it? Where were the Power Rangers on 9/11?
That was so good, Cole. That was like perfect. I don't know. That one got me. That one just got me.
I could tell. I heard your goose honk, your wheeze.
So Ninja's a big baby, right?
Yeah, as we
Yeah.
all know.
Apparently, the other day he logged on, right? He logs on to League of Legends because I guess he's been playing it a whole bunch and he's in Platinum, right? So he hops on to League of Legends. He's like, all right, guys, we'll play League of Legends, and then he starts dying. He starts like getting all red, and he's like, "Rrrr," and then he's blaming his teammate on why he's dying, and he's all pissed off. And then he got to the point where he died. What he did is he didn't rage or do anything. He stretched out his arms, lowered them in defeat, and said, "All right, bye guys," and turned off the stream. And the whole stream was like 5 minutes.
Really?
Dude, nice.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
That's-
that's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That do be how it is sometimes, though.
So now
I feel that. I feel that. Maybe not like being that shit at like League, but
Mm-hmm.
like I do feel like being like, you know what? I really did bad, and I just don't wanna. I'm done playing.
Mm-hmm. You know, I can't relate. I'm just good at everything.
That's
Sorry.
true. Like we play COD or whatever, top of the leaderboard every single time.
I don't know. Dude,
So-
I feel like that kind of like playing fighting games. I feel like I'd get that sense where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna play a fighting game, and then like 5 minutes in, be like, I can't. It's like I really want to get into Guilty Gear when it comes out because the new one's coming out soon. I think. Ooh, I should stream that. Ooh, that'd be a fun learning experience. Streaming it, and, like learning to play Guilty Gear Strive. I don't know.
Could be.
Just thought.
Oh, is that like an anime fighting game?
Yeah, it kind of looks like
A VTuber
Dragon Ball
fighting game,
Fighters, but it's like
That looks kind of neat.
super. Yeah, it's like the, like competitive fighting game instead of just like Mortal Kombat, where it's like it can be competitive, but it's not like people are gonna get super serious and like there's gonna be tournaments and stuff. There is, and I'm not saying I'm realizing now as I'm vocalizing this, people do that with Mortal Kombat, but like Guilty Gear is like
It's like
one of the
known for
main
it being
fighting games.
is being known for like its competitiveness.
Mm-hmm. Because there's
Not
like there's
just
so
like
many
we're
layers
like
to it.
we're like Mortal Kombat. It's like, oh, it's known for being a gory fighting game, or it's like this is known
Mhm.
for being the competitive fighting game.
Yeah, because there's just like so many layers and combos and attacks and how to fight, and like it's crazy. I'd love to get into it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Some of the characters are hot, so
Yeah, there's a character with a big anchor, and I'm like, ooh, big anchor. I like
Big
anchors.
game.
Damn.
So I have a very passionate topic.
Mm.
I
Go
learned
on.
about this. I learned about this today on my Google News.
jeez.
Okay, all right. So I'm getting emotional already. All right, so Demi Lovato.
It's May.
Yeah, I saw something about this too, but I didn't read into it.
Wait, what happened?
Demi Lovato.
What about her?
So in LA, there's a local like what was it, like a yoga shop or something, and something like that. I'm gonna go with yoga. That sounds right. I don't think it was ice cream. So there's a local yoga shop, and she goes in there, right, to get some fucking yoga, and then she goes on Twitter. She goes on Twitter and starts blasting them, and this is like just a local, small-owned business. She just starts going off on them, saying that they're terrible because they have, but on the way up to the register, they have a section for sugar-free and vegan. Because she says, this is awful, this is terrible, how could they do this to me, this is so inconsiderate to people with an eating disorder, because there's sugar-free yogurt.
Bruh,
there.
imagine being
and
considerate.
she said it triggered her. It's triggering me that there's sugar-free yogurt and it says it's sugar-free yogurt.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? That'd be like me walking into an ice cream shop and being like, oh my god, all of this has
Milk.
dairy in it. I can't eat this. Why just not have all the dairy-free products on display? Wah, wah, and then storming out. It's like, no.
Froyo. Yeah, because you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies and other diet foods before you get to the counter.
Jeez. You're in LA, bitch. What are you expecting to find? Yeah, that's right. Inclusive food for people who, don't want to be fat.
I just think in general, women have gone too far.
It's apparently a woman-owned business.
Damn,
Exactly. They're not only are they being selfish and like insensitive, but also Demi Lovato is being, a piece of shit for dogging on him. They're both in the wrong. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's because they're women. No. Cut that.
No, we're not cutting that.
No, you're right. Because sometimes you just gotta speak the truth, no matter who's gonna keep you down.
We gotta keep it on brand.
Yeah.
Now then, see, the thing is, anyway, so yeah, I was very enraged by just reading this. I could not fathom how somebody's like this. She's like, my eating disorder. How could it be so insensitive?
She is an eating disorder.
Honestly,
How would it?
Christ.
Honestly,
How would showing vegan and sugar-free things? How? What? I don't understand.
It didn't go into detail about what her eating disorder is, and I didn't look it up because if I could find out, because I don't know. Apparently, she had some kind of eating disorder, and she couldn't have sugar-free things. I guess I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. I hate that. Oh my god.
It's like I know that some people have an eating disorder. Like somebody I know, they can't have they can, for the most part, they can only eat like fast food and unhealthy food because it physically makes them ill to eat anything else. I get that happens. Something happened, right? Well, Demi Lovato's like, you're a scumbag for saying that it's sugar free. You should have labeled it different.
She has bulimia, an emotional disorder involving distortion of body image and an obsessive desire to lose weight, in which bouts of extreme overeating are followed by depression and self-induced vomiting, purging, or fasting.
So is he saying that she's trying to eat unhealthy so she doesn't get skinny?
No, I think she's saying like, if I see it says sugar free, I'll think of losing weight, and then just like, because I'll think I'm fat, because I see something sugar free when I'm buying non-sugar free.
So basically, what's happening is they're making up a disorder. They're making up, that their brain is like telling them, like making it up that they're fat, and that if they see the sugar free, then that'll show like, oh, you're trying to like get people to like feel like this kind of deal.
Then don't go there. Honestly.
True.
Yeah, just go somewhere else.
Like, I get, like, sure, you have a disorder, but like, come on. Especially for her, she's famous. She just have someone to go to the store for it. Like,
that's true.
Like, you cannot just be like, yeah, sorry that this one thing offended this small group of people when we sell, so much stuff to so many other groups of people, and we have to label it sugar-free and vegan somehow. I mean, they need to know what it is. I mean, what if a diabetic goes in there, goes, where's the sugar-free stuff? I don't know. Demi Lovato yelled at me. Take your pick.
Yeah, there's a difference in being like considerate for like people who's like, oh, don't have flashing lights because if you could have a seizure, so just don't have flashing lights. Compared to like, don't show sugar-free things. If you're sensitive to stuff like that, then just like, don't no.
Here's the thing. It's like about the flashing light. We'll go back to that. The flashing lights thing, right? It's like, oh yeah, she's basically saying don't show the warnings because otherwise it'll make me have a seizure. Because if you tell me, I'll induce seizing. I'll induce seizing. Tell me. But if you, it's like you telling me that there's a flashing warning ahead, I'm gonna just start like foaming at the mouth right then and there just because you said that.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Rage.
Malice even. Wow.
Yeah, any more topics? I'm out.
So I don't know if any of you guys care or have heard about it. But you know the game Friday Night Funkin'? That rhythm game for Newgrounds?
The meme, yeah.
Yeah, they're turning it into a full game. This Kickstarter. And they've like...
I see that.
It wasn't a full game?
No, it was like a Newgrounds game, so it's like small.
And
but they're like
played anymore.
Is it not?
Oh no, because of fucking all the whatchamacallit. Oh wait, no, maybe that's run off. I was saying like Flash isn't around anymore.
I thought Newgrounds had a thing to get around that.
I think they do, which is why I took that back. Or if they don't, I don't know.
Point is, they have Kickstarter. It's doing real well, and it looks
Friday
great.
Night Funkin', the full ass game.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, the full ass. That sounds like something I would say. I spilled this whole ass cup of coffee.
Like me.
That kind of deal.
Yeah. But
can I back the project?
There's a little bit of controversy that was happening was because people were complaining because like the highest tier, where if you pay a shit ton of money, you can have your own character in the game, right? As a playable character.
Yeah.
And people were getting pissed because they're like, oh, all these unusually wealthy furries are going to buy it and then have their gross characters in it. Just like Undertale, because that was an Easter egg character in Undertale. that some furry bot to have it in there, and like people got
Undertale
pissed.
is literally a furry game though. Like what
That's
do you,
fair, but the problem was
can you
that
complain?
the character had some not so great art of them, and then having that associated with the game was kind of bad. So people were just
Was it like
assuming.
NSFW?
Yeah. So people were like, "Oh, the same thing's gonna happen to Friday Night Funkin'. All these gross furries that are unusually wealthy are gonna buy the slots, and normal people can't get it." And I'm just thinking, what normal people just have characters besides furries? You know, it's like furries
They're
kind of
just
like the main thing
afraid.
is having a character, and being able to put that character in
to
the
be
game is
fair,
cool.
I mean, Friday Night Funkin' has human people. You could just put yourself in the game, or there's plenty of other fandoms. But for
Well,
that
yeah.
I see here is they have the money. You know what? Fuck off. All right. It'd be like,
Exactly.
Don't play the character. Don't associate with them. They're in the game. Don't pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah, that was just pissing me off because.
Or they're just like Demi Lovato. No.
It's all
Your
full
furries
circle.
in my good Christian game.
Goddamn. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
Stuff
like
like that
the
just
little
kinda
like
pisses me off.
anteater like elephant like thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck, what?
yeah.
So Sorry, I think his name
Yeah,
was.
So
Yeah, so
yeah.
sorry. Is a
So
hidden
sorry. Which was an Easter egg thing, and I can't remember if the guy asked it to be an Easter egg or if Toby was just like, "Ha, throw you
How
an
is that
Easter
not
egg."
safe for work?
I don't know. Or it was like fat stuff, wasn't it?
It's literally that's like the animal. It's like the animal's big. It's not. It's like I didn't associate it with being fat. I'm just like, oh, cartoon animal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People are bad, and they
Yeah,
should
furries are
suck it.
bad too.
No, well, that's accurate. Everybody has bad people in their groups. You know, Germany had the Nazis.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, about
Artists have
Nazis?
furries. Nazis also have furries.
What? Okay. What are your thoughts of those shirts or like those like memes where it's like, oh yeah, tips for giving a hand job. Use your mouth.
I don't know where this came from, but I really want to get into this topic now.
Are those like the shirts that like the old people wear?
No. It's like, oh, there's just memes because like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, fucking. I can, as a guy or as myself, I can masturbate and like actually feel good. Whereas like if a chick does it, it's like, oh yeah, it's not good. And it's like, oh
I
yeah,
mean-
best tip, use your mouth. All right. Kind of deal. Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
Thank you.
I feel like it depends who you are, you know, how it be.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a topic about shirts or this is a topic about sexual activity.
So talking about clothing, your hat.
Okay, I'm about to go off on why hands are good.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm sure
listen,
they're not. I'm sure they're fine. I'm just saying. I was asking you what you thought of that meme shirt, where it's like best tip about using or about giving a hand job.
I
is to
think
use
it's
your mouth.
wrong. All right, that's what I think.
Listen, like I said, depends who you are. Shirts funny. It's like the shirts that are like, listen, I'm gay, but $20 is $20, you know?
No.
It's like they're
You know
funny.
What shirts I like? You know what shirts I like? What the old people wear, like the dad, like the biker dad's like, wow, you come over my daughter, you're gonna meet my AR-15. He's got a fucking gun on it and a
Yeah.
skull and flames.
Dude, the best are like the parodies of those. Like I know Cool Shirts came out with a shirt that was just like, "This is my lightning shirt." That's right. There's fucking lightning on it, pussy. Yeah, lightning shirt, bitch. And it's just like that's amazing, and it's super like metal font, and oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah,
the fuck?
those, I gotta get me some of them. Oh, I love those.
It's like go to Japan and just stock up on like the shirts that are like
Like,
brands with the wrong things, like Harry Potter, and it's a picture of Sonic or something.
Or the ones where it's like, oh, it says this, and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be some funny like phrase in English, but it like says like, oh yes, you have nice cock. Instead.
It's just a shirt that just says "dick" on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
no, I agree. That's good.
Yeah. Amazing.
Chugs. What's your opinion on chugs?
Chugs?
It's that big like that big humongous guy that like just like chugs a whole bunch of like drinks.
Badlands Chugs?
Yeah,
Dude, he's
Chug.
fucking amazing.
I love him.
He makes great content.
He does.
Honestly.
He does, and he raps in every single like sponsored video.
Really?
Yeah, like
I
like
haven't watched a
whoever
lot of his content.
whoever sponsors him, he'll like rap like a song about him.
I didn't know that. I've watched some of his content. It's great. I just gotta say, I should watch more. But,
I only like I've seen him before like in like memes or whatever, but like I was watching a streamer and in the background while they like made tea or some shit, she played them, and I thought it was hilarious.
Nice. I know if he does fucking cameos, like if you pay him and he'll do a video,
Yeah.
and like he's gotta have a sense of humor because I saw one that somebody paid for to have him just say like, "Hey guys, I'm Markiplier and I love milk," and he cracks open a thing of milk and chugs it, and then says,
Open a thing
"That
of
was good. Next time I'll try a bucket of cream," and then the video ends, and it's like, come on, you gotta have a sense of humor to be able to do that with a straight face.
What's your opinion on like commissions like that, like where people like ask like Fiverr people about
Yeah.
do
like
this
cameo
stupid
and
thing.
Fiverr and
Yeah,
stuff.
cameo.
I mean, that's god
They-
tier.
They can make good content.
They
can, This gets to be some good fucking content.
You have to like be on the internet to like I could just imagine like some old guy like I'll do like a clip or I'll do commissions of me being old saying stuff. It's like, what the hell is I supposed? What does this mean? What does sounding mean?
Jimmy, pull up that clip about sounding. I don't know. I feel like you have to have a good sense of humor to do that stuff because you'll see like actors who will be like, "I'm on Cameo and I only do birthday wishes and I won't even say her name," and it's like, well, fucking get off of here then. But then there's people who just like they'll do
Then
fucking
there's, like,
anything.
Gilbert
Gottfried will do literally anything. And
He
he'll
is
just be
so
like,
funny.
"I'm Gilbert Gottfried. I have AIDS. Fuck you, Dan." And it's like, what the fuck? That's God tier.
Gilbert Gottfried
think.
is a fucking grade A comedian, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, who is your current favorite streamer at the moment? Like, maybe not favorite, but who do you watch the most at the moment?
Tyler Blevins. Wait, I got that wrong.
Tyler Ninja Blevins. No.
Tyler
Um,
Blevins.
I've been watching Utsdarva recently. Dead by Daylight streamer. You probably don't care. He's pretty funny. I like him. He's from Spain, I think. He's pretty cool.
I think I think like in that area. Sorry, I'm talking about geography. I forgot like what it's specifically called, but like that little like nip on the end of Europe. I think Portugal is superior to Spain.
Well, cool.
I'm sorry.
I think Portugal is superior to Spain.
Look, man, I just gotta speak my mind. Portugal's better than Spain. Sorry, all you
Sorry, you Spanish people, but Portugal is better.
fuck y'all Spaniards. Them Portuguese were at. Nah. I stand with Portuguese.
I stand with the
Portugal.
Portuguese.
I was watching a lot
man.
of Rubber Ross back when he streamed, and then his mom died. Rest in peace. But he stopped streaming. I think he's gonna start streaming soon again. I watched a fucking shit ton of him.
Okay,
just all the time.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I just thought of something. I don't know if it should be said, but what are your thoughts currently? I know this is kind of like also politics as well, but like, what are your thoughts on China currently? We can cut this out if you don't want to talk about it.
I don't know anything about what's going on with China. The only thing I know about China is what I've always known about China.
Look,
Okay.
man,
So, yeah.
China's still got internment camps. I don't know what they're doing over there. I just know as long as they're having a good time, as long as they're happy,
If they're having a good time, I'm having a good time. Okay?
exactly. As long as they're fine and they're staying where they are, we're probably
Well,
good.
they've made claims on Taiwan and stuff, and they're like,
Oh, I was like, we
Yeah.
go to war immediately then.
Taiwan is ours.
only problem is like, yeah, I don't know if I don't know.
This is a safe place. You can speak bad about the Chinese. They are only Chinese, David.
China. By the way, China. If you're Chinese, you're fine. You're fine if you're Chinese. There's nothing wrong with being Chinese. I am just worried about.
There's something wrong with the Chinese government. There we go. That's what we wanted to say.
Well,
Yes, the Chinese government, the People's Republic of China, isn't as good as the Republic of China. Let's just be honest. Let's be real here. Otherwise known as Taiwan is better. Okay,
Yeah, Taiwan.
Taiwan, free Hong Kong.
for Hong Kong.
Very good.
I
How
can't
long
wait
we
till
got?
this video gets taken down because of that. I was so on edge because like every single thing that goes against China right now is bad. Not because of like what they say, it's just that we don't want to like piss them off more. Is basically what I'm getting at.
What if we caused World War III? Because
What
we're
if we-
shit
that'd
talking
be
China,
badass.
and they're like,
And
"Fuck
then-
them guys."
And they're like, this is the last straw. We heard this, and I was just
These tragedies.
By the way,
They show a clip on the news
I'm
and-
impersonating Winnie the Pooh. I saw this video, uneducated videos. I don't know what the accent is. Definitely not Chinese accent.
Yeah, sounds Russian.
Does it?
No.
just a clip of us on the news, and it's just me going, "Yeah, I don't know where Pearl Harbor was," and you just hear the crowds going, "Oh, how could he?"
And then he bashes on China, saying that being Chinese is bad.
We didn't say being Chinese was bad. I didn't, at least. But there's some fuck shit going on in China. China isn't a great place to be, probably. I don't know. I haven't
It's
been there
not.
recently. So China's probably not a good place to be right now, but there's
Recently,
nothing wrong with
you're a
being
Chinese
Chinese.
spy.
We were talking about streamers. How did we get here?
Because streamers have been funny thing, I know a streamer not recently, but like they basically went out and said it was one of the Hololive VTubers. Okay, I know you don't know anything about them, but they're managed under like a company in Japan or whatever, and oh my god.
Sorry, go on.
And they said something about Taiwan being a independent country,
Mm-hmm.
and YouTube China, she's gone. She can't be on YouTube China anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because she said Taiwan is a independent country, and so now every other Hololive member, their managers highly suggest them not to collab because of that.
Jesus.
Said it was a bad thing. So everybody's thinking that soon coming up, the VTuber is just gonna like retire.
Which one is it?
I think it was, although I don't know. She's pretty popular still, but she's just bad PR. I think it was.
Was it a dude?
No, it was a chick. It was in Hololive.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Okay.
Implying we know what that entails.
That's just
Well,
Hololive
I
is like
do.
one of the main groups of VTubers, like main companies.
Is it women only?
No, there are guys as well, but
Okay.
that's. No, I don't think they're called Hololive.
Look, man, I'm trusting we can leave a lot of this in, because, we're on the good side, Fuck China, but the Chinese people,
Good.
most of them pretty lit.
There's bad seeds everywhere in every
Yeah.
single. I don't know. What are we talking about, dude? Honestly.
That's what this is. That's what this fucking podcast is. Welcome to Try Curious. Fuck. That'll be the tagline. Just fuck.
This is Try Curious. Welcome to Try Curious. Fuck.
Yeah, there we go. And then that our one commenter is gonna be here for the evolution of it. He's watching the seed sprout. Shout out to that guy. I don't remember his name. Sorry. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Now we know.
Alright,
We need to bring more topics.
so you know
next
what
time.
that little.
Shout out to the forced pharmacist. Okay,
Yeah.
that's his name.
Shout out.
To him. All right.
And if anybody else is watching this, leave a comment. Just say, "Hey, I'm here," and
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. I'm just joking, but like, yeah, if you could leave a comment or something, letting us know that you watched the video and what you think of it, so we can do something better next time.
yeah, if you hated it,
Yeah, let us know. So we
leave
can,
a comment saying how much you hated it. Leave a comment saying who's your favorite, who's your least favorite.
yeah, leave a comment so we can shit on you next next episode. Okay.
Whoever gets the most comments about who's the most hated will be the punching bag for the next episode. The whole episode will just be shitting on that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
China.
No. No. God damn it.
What if they chose China?
This podcast gonna be blacklisted in China. Are they allowed to have computers? God, we need to get off the China topic. Fuck.
I am allowed to have computers.
It's all, most of it's jokes. It's fine. Try and dissect what's a joke. And what's
Yeah,
not.
dissect what we believe in and what we don't. We make it pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Try and tell me what my views on things are. Yeah, that's right. You can't because they're mine. Fuck you. No, you can- not
Tell me
not
how to
fuck.
think. Try to tell me how to think, and I'll tell you how much I fucking hate you because of it.
Let me clarify. When I say fuck you, I mean most of the government. All right, viewers, if there are any, the force pharmacists, I know you're there. Shout out. You cool. Y'all cool. Y'all
Yeah.
chads.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
So,
leave a comment saying I'm a Chad. If
I'm
you're
a
Chad,
Chad.
leave a comment saying I'm a Chad.
Just if you watch our
Anyways.
video, whatever next video you watch, in the comments, immediately just type "I'm a Chad." Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna type every single video for the next three videos you watch.
Yeah, just say I'm a Chad.
I'm a Chad. Cause you are. Every
Tweet-
viewer out there,
tweet
every
it at us
viewer-
and say, hey, I left a comment said I'm a Chad.
post it. Yeah, because every viewer of ours is a Chad. Okay, you are the
Exactly.
Chads. All right, you're all Chads.
Even if
You
you're
are
a
not
girl, you're
virgins.
still a Chad. All right?
Exactly.
It just means you're the
Chad.
best. All right. It's like Gus and Eddie. Boys support boys. You can be a girl or a boy, and you're still a boy. If you're a Chad, you're a Chad. Doesn't
You're a
matter what
Chad.
gender you are. You're all Chads.
Chad Army. Okay.
Anyway,
Chad.
so how many pillows do you sleep with?
2, 3,
One, and it's very
Four.
flat.
4. I have
Whoa,
4.
Whoa, calm down. Whoa. Let's. How many? David.
4.
Are they all
Okay,
on your
are they
head?
stacked on top of each other?
Kind of.
Okay, goddamn.
Ooh,
I
boy!
have a body
Okay.
pillow at the top of my bed, right?
Hold on, are they like those really cheap, like $1 pillows that are basically just a sheet of paper? They're so flat. And that's
No,
why you
'cause
need so many.
I mean, now that they when I first bought them, no, but they were cheap. So eventually, over 2 weeks, it became the paper.
Okay.
paper
okay.
did. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. I have a body pillow underneath, right, on the top of the head of my bed, right.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, I have 2 pillows, one on one side and one on the other side. So technically, they're both stacked on the one pillow.
Mm.
You get it? And then I have one at the foot of my bed for if I want to raise my feet up for some reason.
Yeah.
And the one at
Like,
the end of
put
my
one
pillow
on.
is one that I stole from a hotel. So it's it's stiff. It's got the when you lay your head on a hotel bed pillow, it's you hit it and it kind of sinks in. It's almost like a weird memory foam that's not memory foam at all. Just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It
Like that.
imprints, but it's not.
Yeah,
It doesn't
imprint.
back.
And
or,
so I
stay.
can put my feet on it and it actually stays up because it's got give.
Yeah.
It got pushback. And that's pretty neat.
I sleep with one pillow. It's not even a full body pillow. It's a bit shorter one. If you've been to Walmart and you've seen their shitty spotted body pillows, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those, and it's kind of really flat now because I've had it for a while. I need to get a Documura for it, but I like having one pillow. I like having it flat because I used to have my head elevated by 2 pillows, and it fucking destroyed my neck and spine. And I'm just let's kick it back down to 1.
Destroyed
Because I
my
always used to be
cock and
oh,
balls.
2 pillows is the minimum because you need to have elevation. And now I'm fuck that. So I only usually sleep with one flat pillow or like a really thin pillow. Sometimes I have a fucking like couch throw pillow, one of those like real stiff ones, you know. I have that on there. If I'm like laying in bed and watching videos, I can then elevate myself because I'm not sleeping. So it's nice to have it elevated when I'm awake and watching stuff, but laying down. But when I'm sleeping, it's like that's gone. It's sent to the shadow realm when I'm sleeping. It's just the flat ass pillow.
Yeah, I
That's how
sleep
I
with two
sleep.
pillows.
Hmm?
I always have. I always
Oh.
will. Well, I mean, I don't know about always will. Things could change. But yeah, I sleep with two pillows. That's just how it's always been for me, personally. I guess I'm the middle child because I'm in between you two when it comes to pillows. Rip.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've gone without sleep, and also why?
The longest you've known about sleep?
Like longest you have gone what? The longest you have gone without sleep.
How long
I
have you
thought-
been sleeping
and
for?
why?
Your whole
I-
life?
How long have you known about sleep? Like, how do you have you known about it? Did
I
you know
learned
you
about
can
last
do it?
week, but I thought I just passed out a lot, and then next thing I knew, I just blinked, and then it was the next day. It was weird. But,
That might be passing out at that point.
Well, I'll hold my breath really long, and then I'll get some real good sleep.
Sometimes I hold my head underwater, and I just stay there until like I wake up and there's like people in white coats around me. You know.
Yeah, can't count past 4 anymore, but get hella good sleep.
Could barely do it before.
Fuck.
5 times 5, 5 times 5.
16. You stupid. No.
So, anyways, what's the longest you've stayed up?
I don't know, like 47 hours probably.
Why?
I don't know. You asked.
Just felt like it.
Well, I mean,
Just
it's
didn't want to sleep that day.
Is that it? Yeah, you just decided to? Or
I
was
think
there a
it was
reason?
probably like in high school when I was like summer or whatever, and
Mm.
I was probably like over at some friend's house, you know, we're doing whatever the fuck, and we're playing games and we just played all night.
Hmm.
And then like the next day I probably had something to do, so I didn't go to sleep until later.
What about you, Colin?
Probably like 24 hours. Probably the longest, and that's even probably stretching it because I don't do anything. It's not like, oh, I had a job and then I had something to do in the morning, so I had to stay up really late and then not go to bed for a long time. It's like, no, I just sleep. I sleep a lot. I used to fucking go to bed at fucking, was it 2 a.m.? I don't remember which one's the a.m. and p.m. and then wake up at like 4 p.m.
Yeah, see, me, I've said probably 24, maybe 25 hours max, and the reason why I don't go past that is because I start losing it, like I start getting angry, I start feeling weird, I start heavily like hallucinating, like it's not good for me to stay. I get really anxious when I'm by myself and I stay up late. Like, oh my god, I am anxious. I see things. It is a terrible experience. I'm very prone to hallucinations.
I
Yeah.
feel that same.
You
I'll just
get
be like, I'm
you
walking
get-
by a door. I'm like, oh, there's Bigfoot. Nice. Bye. It's
You
like,
get those
I need to
night-
sleep.
what are they, night terrors or what the fuck they're called?
Sleep paralyzation.
You get sleep paralysis. I used to, but I never hallucinated because of it. But I'd like wake up and I wouldn't be able to move, and I would just see like like wherever the hell I fell asleep at.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I haven't had it in a minute, but if I happen to like lay on my back and I fall asleep like that, I probably will get it. Yeah, no, it's not fun, and definitely hallucinates a lot.
Yeah, I've never had sleep paralyzation. I mean, luckily, thank God. I would probably cry if you can even do that when you're sleep paralyzed, but
I don't think you can. You just can't move in general, I think.
fuck. Well, thank God I haven't had it. You know, I'm sorry for all the people who do have it. 'Cause that probably sucks. Sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
You just apologize to me.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry that you are the way you are. And that
I'm sorry that your brain fucking sucks.
I'm sorry that you can't function correctly.
I'm sorry you got bonked as a child.
I'm sorry you fell down the staircase when you were a kid.
Sorry, you fell down 3 flights of stairs.
You know what's funny? Funny story. My brother, when I was like 2 or something like that, he pushed me down the stairs. I was at my
That's
my
awful.
old grandparents' house. The stairs were like 2x6 like steps or something, and they were like just wood, and it went leading to like this little basement like storage area. So it was like an unfinished like basement almost that led into like the actual basement that was finished. It was weird, but like he pushed me down those stairs, clunked off of like wood, and then hit the cement ground on the bottom.
Oh.
Damn.
And I mean he was only like 4, so he didn't know any better, but it was still funny.
Yeah, I've never fallen down the stairs. I've never really fallen from like a height and been hurt.
Oh
The
my
only thing I
God.
remember was because we live in the fucking boonies. We were visiting somewhere, and we went somewhere like out in the woods, and there was like a trench in the fucking the dirt, you know.
And there's a
And-
man in there. He said, "Here, come in here, little boy."
No, but there was like on like old sheds, they have like the metal roofs. There was just like a metal shed roof over this like a part of the trench, and I was like, and my friend was like, "Hey, let's go down there and hang out." I'm like, "All right, cool." But the only real way
He
was
was
to
like,
slide
"Hey, come in,
was
little
to
boy," and he
slide
touched
in
you.
there. So there was a little opening. I was like, okay, so he went in and slid down. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to do it. The problem is I'm very round and obese. So when I went to slide into this hole to get into the trench under the roof, because I think the rest was covered with like fucking bushes and shit. So that was like the only way in. I was like, okay, so I slid down and my stomach scraped across the metal sheet roof as I slid into this hole. I'm just like, my stomach. I didn't get like fucked up that bad, but that shit hurt.
He
Goddamn.
laid there.
I just laid in the hole and I'm just like, leave me alone, please. They're like, are you okay? And I'm just like, I'm probably not. Fuck off. I just need a moment. I'm dying.
The funniest thing is when like you're in public and someone like it's not their fault because a lot of time here it's the funniest thing when someone pushes on a pull door. And it's
no,
funny
it's not. It's the worst.
when
Fuck
they
off.
slam into the door. Now I'll tell you what. If you can mistaken like a door for being a push instead of a pull door, the door is badly designed. If you're having trouble with that simple concept of which door opens by pulling and which door opens by pushing, that door is designed poorly, okay?
Mhm.
Because like at the mall, my local mall, there's 2 doors that are push doors, and for some reason the one right next to those 2 doors is a pull door. Why?
Oof.
Why? It's the one you slammed into. The one that you looked the fool when you hit. It was next to 2 push doors, but you pushed on the pull one.
Listen,
That was funny.
there's 2 things that I've realized and started doing. One is I refuse to open doors in public, especially when I'm with people. I will, if I'm in front of the group, I will take 5 steps back and wait for somebody else to open the door because I refuse to be in that situation. And the second thing is, if it's a good design door, now this, you know, like you said, if it's a shitty design door, this won't affect it, but
Flashing lights.
it depends on the
arrows pointing.
handles. Because certain handles will be designed to be pulled and other ones will be pushed. So it's like, oh, this door has like a vertical like bar handle. You
Yes.
grab it and you pull.
And you
the
pull.
other side where you would push has like a flat metal
Bar.
like kind of like a bar that you are made to
That's
push.
horizontal. Yes.
Yes.
And
But
sometimes
bad ones will have
it's
the pull
backwards.
ones on both sides, or even
Yes.
have it backwards. And it's like, no, whoever
and
designed
even
this
and
can
even if
die.
the door says pull and you still push, why do you have to read on a door? Why should you have to read that? If you have to if you have to say which it is, the door is just badly designed. Why should you have to say it? It should be context clues only. You give a quick glance. You're not going to quickly glance and read, you know?
And
It's just poor design
dyslexia.
doors. It's poor design doors. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
So if you ever do that, just don't be ashamed. Just know, oh, whoever designed this is a fucking idiot.
As you begin the conversation with, it's funny as fuck when people do that.
It
Oh,
is
it doesn't
funny
mean it's
when you're
not
the one
funny.
doing it.
It doesn't mean it's not funny. It's just know in your head to help you feel better about yourself. That is a poorly designed door instead.
Well, see, what you do is you start working out and you get real strong and buff. And then every time you go to open a door, you open it with
It's
immense
always
force.
a push. It's always a push door.
It's always
So
a
if
push
no, you
door.
always pull. And if it's ever a push door, you just fucking destroy the mechanism because you're just so
Just break
ripped.
it.
And you're like,
That's
well,
why
it's
you
a pull
rip
door
Rip the handle
now.
off.
You just go every time you go through a door. You go, I'm the juggernaut, bitch, and just plow your way through.
No, just every door you walk up to, you just knock on it first. If a store employee doesn't come, you're not shopping there today.
As it should be. If I'm
Walks
not
up to an
candid
automatic
every
door,
room-
knocks.
You walk up to like a revolving
You-
door and it keeps spinning and you try and knock on one of the faces,
You
but it
get
just keeps
trapped inside.
changing.
You have to knock on every one before you can go in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Until a busboy comes by, he spins in it and then grabs your hand and yoinks you in.
No, that's romantic as hell.
Could you imagine if you were like the pizza dough and they were spinning it?
Damn, what I wouldn't give to be Luigi's pizza dough spinning in the air.
I would have been
Oh.
a pizza dough so bad.
Please, I'll pay you $200 to be a pizza dough.
I
will
want
give
to
you-
beat the
I will
road.
give you $20 to spin me like a pizza dough, alright?
I thought
It's like,
you were
sir,
gonna
get out of my
I'll
shop,
give you
please.
$20 to spank me.
Bake me.
Bake me, please.
Oh, I was gonna bring this up earlier, but we got so fucking
We
sidetracked.
have a pizza
Earlier,
fetish.
you said you said you stole a pillow from a hotel, right, David?
I did, yeah.
Remember the other day when we went to Cracker Barrel and you thought, I want to take these sides with me. So you put the cups in the takeout
bowls
container
in the
and you
takeout
stole the two
box.
little
I
bowls.
just walked out with
It's like, why?
Dude, that's a that's a pizza dough wannabe moment right there.
Bro, that's a bread moment right there.
That's a bread moment.
God.
Man, I just want to spin.
Man, you know those like spinning rides at the amusement parks? I go on those just to try and feel like a slice of pizza.
Just to feel like the.
I just pay some real muscular man, like Arnold Schwarzenegger looking dude, just to grab me and just start tenderizing my meat and then throw me there and spin me on his pinky.
I want to like hire someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger to pick me up by my ankles and like shake the lunch money out of my pockets.
Dude, just go to the gym and be like, hey, I will give $100 to anybody who makes me their personal, literal punching bag for the day. All right, I'll probably be fine. Goddamn. Fuck.
Look, remember, fellas, it ain't gay to be spun.
Look, meat spin, different, but just spinning in general.
Spinning in general, that's my fetish. I want to be the pizza dough. Why?
I'm just like spinning. You have like a little, like the fucking, what are they called? Those like fucking push carousels at the park.
Oh,
Where people will sit in it and they'll somebody else will
merry-go-round,
spin you. Yeah. Did you have one of those in your fucking bedroom? You're just like,
Instead
babe,
of,
what's
instead
that
of
for?
having
I
a stripper
really
pole,
like
it's
being
the
stuck.
merry-go-round.
Hey, baby,
A stripper to come
hey, baby,
here.
open the door. I got open the door.
It's not your fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
wa-
god tier, dude.
I
That's
want
god
to
tier.
see someone do that. Oh my
We'll
god.
pay a stripper to push him on a merry-go-round.
Just pay a stripper, just be like, hey, come into my room, baby. And then, like,
spin me
there's
like
just
pizza
a
dough.
fucking carousel, and he's just like, spin me, baby.
He's just, I'm just sitting on the carousel, and she's like, I'm just like, make me a pizza dough. Spin
Start
me.
tossing flour and
Start
sausage
tossing
at
me. I want your sausage, baby.
Oh my fucking god.
That's why you like muscular women.
I do like muscular women.
So they can spin you.
So they can
Exactly.
spin me. Make
Exactly.
Make me the
Sandy
dough, baby.
spin. Oh,
Wow.
oh, should we wrap up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shut-
I think that's
hey.
a good place to end it.
Alright, thanks for listening to this week of the podcast. Yeah, that was kind of strange, but hey, it be like that sometimes, my guy. Anyways, follow me on Twitter, how do you say Twitter links?
At
No.
I'm taking over. Hey, I'm Seppi. Follow me on Twitter at Seppi_media. I also stream on Twitch sometimes. Hopefully soon. I don't know. You'll find my Twitch link on my Twitter.
Hey, Uneducated. Follow me on Twitter at Uneducated Videos.
yeah, and
Fuck you, David.
and hey, shout out to the Forest Pharmacist and his lovely country of Canada. All right, Canada, America's hat, badass. Okay.
Also, just because I feel like it, shout out Captain Gormless on Twitch. I don't know how to
Absolutely.
spell it. We'll put it in the description. He streams. He's chill. Check him out.
Yeah, Captain Gormless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.